4, 5, 6. Oh, hello. Live. Okay. The Pistons lose an NBA single season record, 27 straight games, falling to the Nets 118 to 112. Holy crap. That's a lot of games to lose in a row. For sure. So, this should be fairly simple, right? So they lost 27 in a row. They got this guy 28 here. This is just one of the picks that randomly popped up. Right here, you see this. But is that Monty Williams right there? Looks like Monty Williams. Is that him? Okay. Is that the coach? I see the number 11 on the ref there. But anyways, 112 points the Pistons score here. Is that right? You saw that, right? When Pistons equals 112. Yeah. And who did they play? Brooklyn? Look how Brooklyn checks in with the 112 as well. I mean, wow. And look, icing on the cake, you get that 41 sync up in reverse reduction. That cipher right there, run it in reverse, and you just reduce it to single digits, right? Look at that. And the 104, kind of like 14, you get that with the reflection. Interesting because there's this guy, number 41 on Detroit as well. I guess just a cool side note, we're in the 12th month. You see the 12 right there. Anyways, 112 points. And then it syncs up with, like I said, Brooklyn and Detroit. I mean, what are the odds? And and look, you see how you get the Pistons. So the Pistons have 28 losses, and we just saw that number 28. That interesting. And look at, so 2 wins, 28 losses. Let's look a little closer at this right here. I see the one person popping in and out. Okay, so 2 and 28. And look at this. Does that say up there at the top? Is it going to let me, the over under? Here, is it not clear? Oh, you see it right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. The over under 228.5 points. Right there. Look at that. Over there, under the 112, over under 228.5. And they have the 2 and 28 record on top of that. You see that? Look how the Brooklyn Nets, can you hear me? Let me see. Yeah? Okay. Look how the Brooklyn Nets are 15 and 15 right there. And the Pistons are 15th in the Eastern Conference. You see that right above it? All right. Even in the title, like I said, the whole world's ran on numbers and letters. Nobody's sitting there writing this article in an office It's just ran through a computer and the numbers, right? Because look, even like falling, you get fall right there, and I'll enter it in the calculator. You see that? You get 31, 13, and 77, not to mention that 23. And we'll touch on the 23, but let me make sure you see that. Oh, yeah, you see it. 31, nice and clear, right? 31, 13, and 77. Well, if I put Pistons in here, you get the 31 and the 77. And look how everything syncs up. Again, you get that 41 in there like Brooklyn, right? And you saw the number 1 on the Piston on the jersey. I don't think 41's that common of a jersey number, but maybe I'm wrong. So you see that right there? Right? You know what I'm saying? It's all ran on those numbers. So let me see what else I have here. Fourth, over under. Okay, so let's go back and let's look at this. This was the first thing I noticed here. Right here. Let's say 100 plus 100, 200, 18 plus 12 is 30. So the total 230 points. Again, it's still the year 23, right? And you saw fall equals 23. That's why it's in the title. Fall equals 23. Look at even Detroit Pistons. You get 203. Again, it's still the year 23. Look at that. You see that? And they played the Nets. Nets equals 23. Look at this. Nets equals 23. You see? You get the 23 with Nets. And you get that 13 even, like fall equals 13 and 31. Pistons equals 31, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, it's math, J. O'Connor right here. And who are they playing next? I mean, look at this. If we go to the article here, and we'll scroll down because I'm going to read a little bit of it anyways. But okay, it is Monty Williams is the coach, and he came from the Suns, right? And that's interesting because Phoenix, Arizona equals 175 and 203 and 68 and 85, just like Detroit Pistons. Look at that. And look at that. Came from the Suns, and did he go right to the Pistons? Nonetheless, look at that. And think about this. Detroit, like the Motor City cars. Phoenix, Arizona, like airplanes. And then you think about the New York connection and the D-backs beating the Yankees right after 9/11 hit. Then they're back in the World Series. Make that the 119th World Series. Anyways, you see that? Monty Williams. Anyways, that's not what I was even showing you. This is why we do this live and with just some notes on the side. Because I'm very confident the world is scripted. Okay. So look at it. Okay, what was I looking for? Oh, right here. Look, can you believe it? I can. Next up is the overall record of 28 straight losses set by the Philadelphia 76ers. You see that from late in the 14-15 season through early 15-16, and the Nets have the 15-15 record here, and Detroit's in 15th place. But Philadelphia equals 223, right? Again, Phoenix, Arizona 203, where Monty Williams came from. Detroit Pistons 203. You see that? And they play Philadelphia next, and then that's the the Kobe connection, like all of these NBA decodes. The Kobe template. Philadelphia equals 223. Kobe born in Philly. I mean, we just had the Embiid decode. It seems like all of these basketball. Maybe it's just this time of year. Okay, maybe it's just that time of year. And Bogdanovich even checks in with 23 points. Oh, look, Cade Cunningham has the 41 points. You see that? All of the numbers. The Nets scored 118. And then even right there, Cade Cunningham scored 18 of his 41 in the third. Okay. You get 18 numerology on the game. I think. Oh, that's the wrong. This one right here. Right here. 18 numerology and 81. And look at the 61 and 16 numerology. Right there. You see that? 61 and 16. And it's, look at this. And then back over here. The Nets outscored the Pistons by 13 in the second quarter to lead 61-54 at halftime. And then you get that 13 again. Fall equals 13 in the title. And 31. Pistons equals 31. You see that? And back to the 27. Here, let's show some pics. Oh, and these guys came from the Suns as well, right? Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges came from the Suns. And wasn't Nash their coach synced up with the Suns? And KD on the Suns came from the Nets. And you got Monty Williams on the Pistons. Man, as far as scripted sports, I would be upset getting rid of Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges if I were the Suns. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's scripted, but come on, man. Bridges, the just all around athlete, do it all, right? I mean, as far as from what I've seen in the scripted league, and Cam Johnson, I know like that dunk over PJ Tucker was amazing. Oh, and Cam Johnson out of North Carolina, right? And synced up with Michael Jordan, isn't it Cam Johnson Jordan? And you get that connection. And North Carolina, look, North Carolina equals 203. You see that? Look at that. Nets 23, Phoenix, Arizona 203, North Carolina 203, Detroit Pistons 203. The year 23, they're going to go for 28 straight losses against Philadelphia, 223 in the language. And what do you know? And what do you right in the title? NBA single season record. You know, that pops. 1 23. Okay. What does Monty Williams equal? We pretty much just buzz through that. Another more just we're just gonna keep piling it on, right? I'm just gonna keep doing this. Monty Williams, you get the 76, going for the 28 straight losses against the 76ers next. When's his birthday? Look at how he's got the one. Look at how he's got the 10/8 birthday. 108, like 18. And they give up 118 points to the Nets. And if you take the 18, ritual equals 81 and 81. Okay. And you get 18 on the numerology of the game and 81. 27 straight games. Ritual equals 27. And I even said, Bogdanovich checks in with the 23 points. Or now, it says 22 here. Oh, that's against the Bulls. Oh, that's the other one, huh? There's a couple of them. And look at this guy with the same birthday as me, the 18th. This Bogdanovich. That's not the right one, right? Look at how this guy's pick number 27. And we have the 27 straight losses, and he's born on the 18th, and this has to be another one, right? And that's on the Nets. Yeah, 23 points. Oh, he's on Detroit. You see that? And you see how the other guy and the other Bogdanovich with the 8/18 birthday to sync up. It always works like that. 23 points right here. And let's not forget it's 12/26, like 126 Kobe's passing date. Look how Bogdanovich is the 31st pick over here on the right. The 31st pick, fall. It says the Pistons fall. 27 straight losses. Fall equals 31 and 13. Pistons equals 31. All right. Let's run that name. And the decodes, this is icing on the cake, I enjoyed doing this. I enjoy anybody who tunes in for the right reasons. All right. And I think we're good. Let's run. Let me do this since I didn't get a chance to run a date. The Monty Williams birthday, 10/8. You get that 18 and that 81, and it's 81 and 18 numerology on the game. That's amazing. Okay, so right here. Hold on, let me double check something real quick. Let me refresh this. Okay, so yesterday. So Wednesday, Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Okay. So this game was Tuesday. All right, so I just wanted to make sure. Tuesday, 10/8/20. Is that not updating right there? Okay, that looks right. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, 11 weeks, 2 days. 11 weeks, 2 days after Monty Williams' birthday. This this hits the 27 losses in a row for the Pistons, the team he's coaching. 11 weeks, 2 days when Brooklyn and Detroit equal 112, and Detroit gets 112 points. Absolutely amazing. Right there. Absolutely amazing. Brooklyn with the 112. Pistons checks in with the 112. 11 weeks, 2 days after Monty Williams' birthday. And the Pistons score the 112 points, y'all. Look at that. Perfect. 52 years old, born in 71. 53rd year of life when Brooklyn Nets equals 53. 'Perfect. We end it on that. What picks did they give us? All right. See that? Look at this guy looking all scared on the right, number 4. It's a public stream, by the way. I just want people to know. It's a public stream, but I don't know. I'm not special, so you can't view it until it's okay. You can't view it until I hit end stream. It's cool because I know how to, right? I don't need to feed off of anything. I appreciate anybody when they do allow you to tune in, but I mean, this work's going to get out and the work speaks for itself. Regardless, I'm not here for entertainment, but if that is the case, then so be it either way. Cade Cunningham, he had the 41 points. When's his birthday? You get CC 33. He's got the September 25th birthday. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look, 3 months, 1 days after Cade Cunningham's birthday, when Pistons equals 31, fall equals 31 and 13. It says they fall. And look at his birthday with the 77 and 41 numerology. You see that? That's his last birthday, and that's the top two, 77 and 41 numerology. Brooklyn equals 41. Fall equals 77. It says they fall to Brooklyn, right? 27 game streak. Pistons equals 41. And then you saw number 41 on the Pistons, right? Right there. Sadiq Bey. See that? And I don't see that number 41 on the jersey. I don't believe in my time watching basketball. And Cade Cunningham with the 41 points. Look at how he's born in Charlotte, North Carolina. When North Carolina equals 203, like Phoenix, Arizona, and Detroit Pistons, Monty Williams coming from the Suns, and then you get the Nets with all of those Phoenix Sun connections. Come on, y'all. Three months, one day is the same as 13 weeks. You see that? Look at this. 261 days after Sadiq Bey's birthday, you get Kobe Bryant's death date, the 26th day of the first month. And that's the same as 37 weeks when it equals 37. And that goes with the 81 numerology and the 18. Kobe being Bryant equals 81. 81 points in the 666 game. And you see even 3-6 right there. 36 date numerology, Sadiq Bey's birthday. Wow. Cade Cunningham with the 41 points. Wonder if I can play this.
We have here on CBS Sports HQ. The Nets defeat the Detroit Pistons in part thanks to this Dorian Finney-Smith 3 that put them up 5. And now, not enough.
That guy's 28.
Lit up. The final losing streak in
That guy
NBA
got the 28.
history. The longest.
And they're going for their 28th loss in a row.
Dorian Finney-Smith 3 that put them up 5. And now.
Look at that. Look at that. He's got the 28. They're going for the they're 2-28. They have 28 losses, going for their 28th loss in a row against Philadelphia.
Lit up. The Pistons, 24 points, was stroking it from deep. Mikal Bridges also handled business. Cade Cunningham.
I don't know if I can play this, but I'm playing it, I guess. This is just for news purposes, right?
You feel for him. 41 points, almost a double-double and 9 boards. Bojan Bogdanovic had 23 points. Alec Burks coming off the bench, 15. But not enough.
And the Nets are 15-15. Detroit 15th in the conference.
At home against the Brooklyn Nets. All right, time to bring in CBS Sports basketball.
All right. So hopefully I got away with that public stream. I'm gonna hit the button right now. Then they're gonna let you all view it. Ask yourselves why. The Pistons lose NBA single season record 27 straight games, falling to the Nets 118-112. I am not perfect. This is Daily Decodes 81. I appreciate all of y'all. My hobby, some call it work. Okay. And you saw the 261 in today's 1226. Right? With all the Kobe stuff. Until next time, y'all.